shouldn't need to pay them a fuck ton for that.
Alright, we're gonna have to conclude it for the night, guys. Some people are on some strict time zones. It's already really late for them. We'll
Damn it.
continue on at a later date.
Oh, if it's alright, I would like to hear Mason. I think he's had his hand up for a fucking while.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had my hand up.
Yeah.
Calling him.
Go ahead, Mason.
I thought that he had his hands up because he was videoing.
That's perfectly fine.
yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Fine. Man, I was about to go AFK actually, but whatever. Couple questions actually. I'm gonna try to be fast, but I think you all already answered about what are you gonna do with the fundings and everything. So pretty much everything is just gonna go through the banks and then go through events, whatever. But my question was, is there gonna be any form of immunity as a mayor? Like if you get killed, do you have lose the post of the mayors, or you cannot be killed? So what's the ground rules around that?
That's something that's not really been brought up. I would say they just stay in office. Honestly, unless the council determines different. Like I said, it's something to be explored at a later date. I know I say that a lot, but I say that because there's a lot that needs fixed. And once we finally assemble a council and get them all together, and we are all on the same topic, thinking at the same time, that we can, push these agendas, but be well versed with the information that we have on hand at the time.
That sounds
Yeah,
about
no,
right.
I agree. Obviously, mayors aren't exempt from fucking anything. If I'm out and about and I get robbed and killed, I get robbed and killed. If I fuck around with the police and I get arrested, I get arrested. There's no special treatment. But unless it is voted upon by the community as a whole of if you die, you're out, or if the council or whoever vote, I say stay in office. Because otherwise we might have people that just want to keep on killing people until someone specific is in, the thing. It could lead to a whole ugly mess.
Yeah. But
I
you
feel
know,
like the
if there's
council-
gonna be.
I feel like the council should have unanimous decision on whether or not somebody's taken out of office. Like, it shouldn't just be like majority, it should be everybody on the council has to agree.
RP like situation and it's an assassination of some sort and or it's a robbery and kill, like that kind of situation, I feel like 100% the person in office should be taken out.
Tom Crook.
And that's definitely something we can discuss at a later date once the representatives are all formed and we get the council up and running.
And my second question was basically, do you know what's gonna be the role of the admins throughout all this organization?
Okay, so for me personally, I wanted to establish a system where the admins were considered federal judges. And the reason I say that is because we will have a judge of Salem, which is, we would vote and propose a law. We would send it to a federal judge for approval. And then if we get that approval, then we can write our own law book and our own rules as we go along the ways. But with the voice of the people behind us and the proper support, I don't see why an admin would shut us down on that, being a federal judge.
And I completely agree with that. I think they would do brilliant jobs as judges. I think they shouldn't be limited to admins. As obviously there is always going to be the worry of abuse of power. And to me, allowing some people, be it in a faction or just a random person, to have a judge position can help solve that. And having a wide variety of people, like the law firm I mentioned earlier, it stops that feeling of bias. Obviously, if someone's told,